Now, if you've been on our socials, you know that we're hosting one of the finest musicians the country has ever produced. But behind the hit songs, the flashy performances, and superstar image is a young man whose journey has been shaped by talent, sacrifice, criticism, growth, and resilience. On the afternoon show, we sit down with Kuami Eugene for a conversation that goes beyond the fame and charts to uncover the real story behind one of Ghana's biggest music stars. From his rise from humble beginnings to becoming a household name, Kuami Eugene opens up about the pressure of success, navigating public expectations, dealing with criticism, personal growth, and what it truly means to carry the title of a rock star. Kuami Eugene,
Sure,
rock star. What feeling you
The intro is hard.
Yeah, because you deserve it. We're giving you your flowers while you're here. Yeah, we need to celebrate you.
100%.
Yeah, you put in the work.
I tried.
So earlier when we were playing the Canopy song, I realized that you were nodding and then, so sometimes when you watch music videos like this or even listen to your song, what are the emotions that run through you?
This specifically, it's when I see Canopy, the video, it's like ups and downs for me. And then it tells a lot of, it tells so much, the journey I've been through. Because when I had this particular video, Canopy, I wasn't so well. I had things in my hand, and I had a broken hand and everything. So if I look at this video, I just give thanks to God because it's been a long journey. It's been quite a journey, yeah.
It absolutely has been a long journey. And this song, for some of us, we listen to it and we're thinking, nah, not the canopy of God, this is gospel. Because it's speaking to a lot of people. Do you sometimes think that your song, especially when it's motivating others, it's inspiring others, it can fall under the category of gospel?
Most of my songs actually, with Wish Me Well, with Obia too. I have Heaven, the song title Heaven. So it's the church thing because I was born and raised in the church.
Yeah.
I still have the church thing in me, and it reflects when I'm penning down some of the songs. Yeah.
And it's good you brought up the church story because we've heard it over and over again. How you were raised in the church, playing instruments in the church, growing up in Fadama and all of that. But maybe one more time, let's get into that background of Kuami Eugene growing up. How did that influence the Kuami Eugene we're seeing today?
100%, because I learned how to play the piano from the church, and then the old Sunday school thing actually took a toll on me. So I choose my words very, very well. So you can tell from all my music that I choose my words very well. I don't put certain languages in there, and I keep it very, very clean, just so it can represent the entire family. I try my possible best to be that artist that can be accepted in every home. I try my best. Everybody can just love Kuami Eugene because I saw you, I heard you repeatedly say criticisms in your
We'll get
intro,
into that.
which it's a normal thing. Looking at the brand Kuami Eugene, it's a normal thing. The rockstar thing comes with being criticized all the time, and then so I've learned to accept that, and I've been this since I joined the industry. And I've always tried to be myself because it helps a lot. It helps so that I don't go through depression and all that. I just be myself, yeah.
And the transitions, we've seen you grow from the days of MTN Hitmaker, and it was Angela. I think I got introduced to you with Angela.
Yeah.
That's like how many years ago?
I just like
Is it
7, 8 years ago.
Oh, it's not up to a decade yet.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Because I had a couple of songs before Angela. I had Boom Bang Bang.
Okay.
Before Angela. Yeah. But Angela is what shot me.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been like 7, 8 years ago. Yeah.
Would you say Angela was, back then, was the biggest hit ever from Kuami Eugene?
I think so. Yeah. Besides some of the features that I've had that were #1 in the world, besides features, personally, I can still say Angela is my biggest song. Even though Monica, the views for Monica was international, so yes, Monica is another tune. But then again, Angela is what shot me there, so I always give the credit to Angela. Yeah.
What was that the moment you realized that, no, I'm far gone? I've like they say, blown more than I ever thought I was going to.
Okay, I still believe I can get bigger than I am right now. So Angela wasn't enough for me. It has never been enough for me. So I just keep working hard so I can surpass what I've done previously. So that's always my target. There's never been a point where I think, okay, I've blown and I'm there. Nah. There's never be a point like that. I always think I can do better.
But you know, some musicians say that when they are recording a song in the studio, or from the time they are even writing it,
Yeah.
and they can, you know, hear the melodies and all of that in their head, the creative process, you can tell that this song is going to be, like, it's going to be one of those songs. Do you get that feeling sometimes?
A lot of them. Actually, most of mine. So I think that's why I have a lot of hit songs. That's the target, to make every song a hit song. If not an album song, and if it's a single, my target, the plan is to make it a hit song. So yes, I make sure before I leave the studio, it's a hit song worthy. Yes, so I ask around, I play to people, do you think it's a hit song? So we had the same thing with Angela, with Confusion, with Walayi, with Monica, with Adrinfi. I play to people to listen to a song if they think it's a hit song worthy. And if everybody likes it, that means it might work, and then we put the energy in there. Most of the times it works. Yeah.
But so when the feedback is like, no, we don't think that this one, but you, the artist, you feel like this song is going to do some magic. Do you still go ahead and release it?
Yes. I do, because sometimes you hear something that people don't really hear, especially the people around you. And there are songs that it needs to be played repeatedly before it sinks in, and everybody loves it eventually. And sometimes they're hearing it for the first time. They don't really think, okay, this is it. But yeah, you just have to prove to them. I remember when I recorded Open Gates.
Yeah.
It was all right for them. They were like, okay, it's cool. Like, yeah. But because then I've already had No Donning with Ketcher out there. And my label was like, the chorus you give Ketcher rather is harder. Like, well, the party day today is harder. So I should have kept that for myself. It's harder. But I was like, you guys hold on, give Open Gates some time. Before I realized all the weddings were playing Open Gates, and I told you guys. So sometimes they hear something you don't really hear. And sometimes you hear something they don't hear.
Another aspect of your career that a lot of people have given you credit for is your songwriting abilities.
I've never received Songwriter of the Year for
that. And that's why I'm coming to that. That you think that we haven't celebrated your songwriting skills enough.
Trust me, like I'm hurt. That's something that hurts me so much. My songwriting abilities, I mean, you don't seem to recognize. They enjoy the songs. Or like, oh, Kuami Eugene wrote the song. He's good, though, but they don't give me the award for it. Yeah. And it's crazy sometimes.
So all these years, never a Songwriter of the Year award?
No, I think I've had a nomination before, but never a Songwriter of the Year award. And it's also because most of the songs I write are hit songs. And they don't give, I think I've never seen hits, TGMA gives a Songwriter of the Year to a big song.
Really?
Yes, they normally give it to, like, that obscure song, that or tell you song that's in it's gonna be like, oh, okay. It was talking about drunkenness and it was talking
like
they give
Kofi
it to
Kinata.
Yes, I would rather write a hit song. That's my own. So most of the songs that I've written are big bangers, and they don't see big bang. They see big bangers as like fleeting music. Yes, but then again, because we want to also make some huge fans from it, I go straight for it. So maybe I'll start writing songs that are just calm and
the ones we can reflect on. But I mean, a song like Nyamiye and the ones you wrote for.
Thank you.
PSA, these are songs
and Victory for Joyce Blessing. I didn't even get nomination for that. And it was crazy, but it's all good. It's all good.
So is it that our attention is more focused on the popularity of the song instead of the content?
I don't think it's the public. It's TGMA.
It's okay.
Yes, it's not the public. It's TGMA because the public TGMA decides what gets into the category, and they don't put it in there. So it's them. It's TGM. It's not the public. Because the public love it. If you give them the chance to vote, people vote for songs like Nyami.
Yeah.
Or Watch Me.
Yeah. That was another beautiful piece.
Yes, at least Watch Me should get like some nomination. Or Victory for Joyce Blessing should get some nomination. But yeah, it's all good.
Do you think because it's a gospel song or they are gospel songs, that's why?
And I came to them sometimes. They said by Ochama Kuami. I mean, I write all these songs and they don't put it in there. But it hurts sometimes. But yeah, it's a fault of VGM and not TGM, not the public.
Not the public.
I think the public, if they allow the public, they'll do justice to my songs. Yeah.
And when it comes to what goes into your songs, especially songs from yourself that you're writing for yourself, what goes into it? I mean, what's the creative process like?
A lot of emotions. There's me a lot of emotions. That's why people sing Angela and they beat their chest. Because back in the studio, I pour a lot of emotions in there already. So you're home and you can feel the connection. And then, so if you listen to most of my songs, I pour so much emotion in there. Confusion. They're causing confusion.
Yeah.
Even try, whatever, I be there on him. I pour my heart inside. Sometimes I think I do. I think I pour too much emotions in my song. And it works for me because we're very emotional people, Africans in particular, and Ghanaians represent.
Have you had moments where you cried while writing a song?
Cry, it's hard. I mean, it's hard for me to just.
You don't cry?
I barely cry, but then again, I get emotional sometimes.
Yeah.
I get emotional sometimes when I'm recording some of the songs. Like when I was recording, there's a song I have titled "Mama." I got emotional while I was writing it. And even Walai. It's my favorite song. Personally, it's my favorite song.
Of all time?
Yes. And then I felt really, really emotional while I was recording Walai. Yeah, and some of the songs, yeah.
Okay, let's take you down memory lane, Kuami Eugene. Since you're talking about emotions, let's take you. I'm hoping this one will rather make you smile. Can we have that video on our screens? Okay.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that video.
Would you still love me the same? Something wicked. My tolele. Girl says she wants some dang belele. After she sip on the champagne, she open me matelele. That's why I like it. Put in her motor, she won't bite it. Things that already me have to strike it like a baby pelele in the 90s. Oh, daddy, I know
I really don't know where they got this one from.
Me, South.
But
This is interesting.
it was how many years ago?
Like 10 years ago. Like a
10
decade
years ago.
Yeah.
Do you know where the rest of the...
Oh, I don't know. Okay, so what's his name? Che. Che is the guy that does the
Is it Chenyum?
Chenyum. That's Nesi Nimu.
Really?
That's Chenyum.
You are kidding.
Yeah, that's Chenyum. That's Chenyum. And then the lady in the back, I forgot her name, but that's F9.
Okay.
He's Kimaga now. Yes, but I don't remember the last time I saw him.
Okay.
But I think the one I get to see most is Chenyum because he's always on the media making like funny music.
Yeah.
That's just, yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, these are my friends. They're
Yeah.
my old classmates.
Nostalgic, huh?
Oh no, it's been a journey. God is good.
Is the look on your face, honestly?
Yeah, it's been looking at. They're like, what are all these guys, man?
Yeah.
But God is good.
God is good. And God has been good. God has been really, really good. But another aspect of your entire career is your story of Fadama. You even have a song, Fadama.
Yes, Fadama, Ninja.
What has been the reception over the years, especially from people who saw you grow up there and now they are jamming to your songs? You've gone around. I mean, what's the reception been like from them?
So there's a good side and there's a bad side to it. The good side is you serve as an inspiration to the community. Like, okay, if Kuami can be able to do it, then everybody can do it here. And there's the other side where the hate come because people don't want to get the fact that you came from literally nothing to something. It gets disheartening sometimes. Like, people don't want to accept the fact that he was a street boy.
Yeah.
You understand? So they tend to make some funny comments or hate you in a way where you feel like they don't really want to accept the fact that there's been a change. There's been a great change.
Yeah.
They don't want to accept that fact. They just want to treat you as like, yeah, that father, my boy. But the numbers will prove you wrong. What you're seeing, the visibility will prove you wrong. The growth from everything. I just love to be real sometimes.
Yeah.
Even the looks, that has changed so much from not knowing some. I was learning some. I was just that young boy that grew up from Fadama, and I was learning everything I can get my hands on to get here one day.
Yeah.
So I had to learn how to talk, how to dress, how to address people, and how to. I mean, I moved from literally nothing to singing for ministers and head of states, and it got to a time I was playing every 6 match in every region. because that's the Kuami Eugene, that's what the people want to see. So it's been a journey for me, this journey of learning and receiving insults and criticisms, and receiving love, support and hate at the same time, pressure and calmness at the same time, the heat and people cold at the same time. I've had the process, I've been through it, and I thank God that I'm still here today.
Yeah. But what would you say has been the most difficult time in your career?
The most difficult time? Okay, so I think I had this year that I lost almost everything and a lot of important people in my life. I lost my grandma, whom I was really, really close to. And I lost my dad, I think, the next year.
Ooh.
And then there was some 1 or 2 family issues going on. And then during that same year, I had an accident. And then I just thank God that when I was going through all these things, I had enough money. That was the only thing that saved me. That was the only thing that saved me. Because my surgery, then I have to travel, then bury my dad, my grandmother, and everything. It's like everything came together to just... I was just having attacks all
left,
together.
right, center.
Yes, in a span of 2 years, everything was just all together. And the same person doing all these things had an accident that I almost lost my life. And then I have to be hospitalized for like about 4 months. And that 4 months, that means no show. No show means no income because that's where I make the money. The only place I was making money from was the songs I've written and then the songs I personally have that is paying me. And then there was no show. But you know, that's online money. It comes like, you can take it every month, but it's good when you just hold them, you do quarter or you wait for the entire year. Then you put all of them together, you have huge money, but you don't go for online money like every month like that. So it should be the show money. And this is the Kuami that plays about 3 shows every weekend. You understand?
Yeah.
Every weekend. So money is not really an issue for me because it's Kuami Eugene. I'll play about 3 shows every weekend. If not a wedding, it's a birthday party. Or it's this big man who paid this huge sum of money for me to come sing for his wife or something. Or it's a national show. It's a Kuami Eugene should be on. Or it's a concert somewhere. It's a personal show. But for about 4 months, everything was on hold. No show because your hand is broken. And then I've had a lot of people on social media, instead of people to emotionally support me, it was, I bet you Kuami Eugene is dead right now. What they are showing you is videos of his past, and these are his corpse. The last video they showed of him, why don't you think he's not out there anymore? He's dead. The family just doesn't want to tell us that he's dead. Like, so everything came together in a span of 2 years. I was just facing it, I was like, God, what's happening? You understand? And then it was a process for me. And so I sailed through that. That's been the dark, and I've never said this thing anywhere before. That's the darkest days I've ever had since I became this Kuami Eugene. Because everything just came together, and then thank God I was able to overcome all these.
But how did you deal with it? Because I also saw some of the comments, especially after you released the video with Johan in the sling, and it generated a lot of talk on social media about the fact that this accident happened, and I mean, people saw it as being quick to want to still bounce back, kind of. A lot of commentary.
And others were saying that it's fake.
Yeah.
Because so they said they saw a video, the thing was on the left and that's on the right. It's fake. He didn't have any accident. They had to cook this thing for Oh, God.
Do you think that we don't really care about the mental health of our stars, especially when they are going through tough times? And we tend to make jokes of even the toughest moments of their lives, especially when they're also being vulnerable to us.
That's the price you pay for being a celebrity. Because if you'd want to be celebrated, you pay a price like that for it. A price where people don't think. You have to be the big muscle man and face reality. And when everybody bows, you have to stand tall. You fight life like you're a demigod. They expect you to. So you understand. So sometimes I sit behind and I look at the stories of a lot of people, Nana Mama Brown, and then Joyce Blessing, and then everybody. I just sit back and then I understand them more than everyone. Because I'm in that same soup. They're staring all of us. You understand? Where people don't, maybe you probably just left the surgery room. Like
Yeah.
you've been through something really hard. You go on social media and the first thing is they are attacking the exact thing you're trying to mend. You understand? But that's the reality. It's part of giving you their money that represents this brand.
Yeah.
That means you have no feelings. You don't get hurt. Accept it. Enjoy it. Enjoy people bullying you. You don't get hurt. You're special. So if you come out there and explain or cry or complain, it means you're human too. Sometimes they just want to poke you.
To see if you bleed a little bit.
Yes. So there's this video I saw on social media and it was so funny. They gave this. It was a story about this king who had so much money, and there was a beggar that came with a bow and was asking, "Give me something." And then the king kept pouring a lot of gold in there, and then as soon as he put the gold in there, it vanishes.
Okay.
So the king gave everything, like the entire kingdom, and then everything was vanished. And he asked the beggar that, why is it that anything I pour in here, it never gets full and it gets empty all the time? And he says, the beggar replied that this is what the public wants. Everything. So you have no more. I heard that, so I was like, okay, you can never fulfill everybody.
You can't please everybody, basically.
You can never please everyone. So, but it was then again a funny story to me because, so I commented, I put it under there that, why not just give him poor food in a bowl? Why put so much gold in there? Just give him, maybe he wanted rice. So I commented there and I just left. And I was being tagged repeatedly on that same post. And I came back and people were commenting under my comment that, oh, so you're human. So you're just like us. You understand? So sometimes people feel like, okay, we don't feel, and sometimes people just need your attention.
Yeah.
Oh, Kuami Eugene, yes, John Boy. And then you reply and say, hey, I reply me over here. Yeah, so sometimes we see all these things, but you just let it slide. It's all good. That's the price we pay for being celebrities. Yeah.
But over the years, Kuami, you've been consistent. Super, super, super consistent. And I think that one of your songs that till date is still on my playlist, the one you shot abroad. Oh, that's it was.
Oh, that's him.
Oh,
that
song. I got some broken hearts.
Yeah, you're mature. You're mature. You're musically matured.
Kwame, that song, I listen to it, I'm like, nah, I can't throw you, bro. Because it hits in a different way, and your consistency is admirable. And there's no bad song.
Thank you.
I think you don't have a bad song.
Yes, it's crazy.
You really don't have a bad song.
It's crazy.
At all.
I'm looking for that one song they will say, wait there.
Which I will say, no,
that's one of the biggest songs ever in Ghana. Opening gates, your kids will come and sing, call your mommy. Call my mommy. Yeah.
But over the years, what has kept you going in terms of being consistent, dropping hit after hit, good song after good song?
I think it's the journey. I'm not where I want to be, That's the interesting thing. I'm not where I want to be at all. So it's the journey in the first place. I want to get to somewhere. I still think I'm nowhere close to Daddy Lumba or Machi Dede. You understand? I see myself to still be my preamble. Like I just started, you understand? So I don't mind. Me, I'll go boot for boot with Olive the Boy and Kojo Black and
Dope Nation
and Last Day, like boot for boot, like I just came. Hey, Dope Nation has been there for quite some time.
Dope Nation.
They're
want to put them aside.
They're legends. They've been there for, you can't put them in the category of Last Made, and the Dope Nation has been there for quite some time. But yes, I'm saying, I'll go boot for boot with everybody, you understand? Not in the competitive way, just because I'll still make music like I just came. Because where I want to get to, I know stats cry. So me, I'm a new artist of the year.
New artist of the year.
Yeah, I see myself as a new artist of the year.
But when you picture that ultimate point, especially when we have legends, you have living legends down here in Ghana. And you mentioned Daddy Lumba, I mean the late Daddy Lumba as well. Is that the point you want to get to?
I want to surpass that point. You understand? So there's one thing I saw. When Lumba passed, may he so rest in peace, we had white people coming down. Like white people, hey, you get it? That's our own Elvis Presley, you understand? So I want to get there and maybe, if God permits, surpass that level. Because one day, I want to remember that Kuami Eugene. That's why I'm writing a lot of songs. producing a lot of songs. I'm doing my best because we won't be here for long.
Yeah.
You understand? It's inevitable. One day, we won't be here for long. But before we leave there, we'll play our part. That's it.
Who's that one person you look up to as well? That icon. We wake up Kuami Eugene when he's asleep and ask him, Kuami, who's your icon? That one person you look up to, who would that be?
There's a list, and actually it changes all the time.
Okay.
It used to be, when some years back, it used to be, I want to be, yes, I won't mention names, but it changes. It changes. The plan is big. And sometimes we sit down and we think, if becoming this person is possible as a Ghanaian.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm here, I'm looking like, it's becoming Michael Jackson possible as a Ghanaian. You understand? And I'll sit there and I'll question certain things like how we ended up here. You understand? Because you have to work extra hard. Do you get it?
You think the system is not helping?
It's not the system, it's where we find ourselves. Geographically, it's very, very difficult.
Okay.
It's where we find ourselves. First and foremost, we're just around 35 million.
The numbers.
The numbers. We are struggling with that already. We are even struggling with these, our neighboring countries, Nigeria. You understand? We've been struggling with numbers with them already. And I'm here looking at, there's a human being that lived that's called Michael Jackson. Is it possible to get to where he's gotten to as a Ghanaian? What do I even have to do? I just say be a free mate. But you get, like, the dream is big. But is everything possible?
It is possible. It only takes time, but it is possible.
Don't let them lie to you that anything is possible. It will take God. You understand?
Yes, so we have to be hopeful. Yes, sir.
Yes, it will take God. Anything will just take God.
Yeah.
Because,
Let's talk about the new one, Stranger.
Yeah.
With Jackie.
So I have an entire EP
Stranger.
out, the Sweet Boy EP. And Stranger is the lead song on the Sweet Boy EP.
So how do we get it? We have to go?
The Sweet Boy EP is out there making waves, and fans' favorites is I'm Hurt. But Jackie, Stranger with Jackie is a beautiful song. People love it so much. And shout out to Jackie. She did an amazing verse on that song. And it's catching fire. So the video is out there on YouTube. So everyone can go check it out.
Next year, TGMAs. Hey, Stranger.
Yeah,
Nominations.
collaboration of the year.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. It's hard. The song is hard. You should go and listen
And
to it.
the album as well. Album of the year.
EP of the year. I don't know if they do EP of the year and album of the year. But EP of the year, definitely. But I'm planning to release an album as well. So yeah,
This
next
year
is going to be a very good
Whew,
year. Yes.
Nice one. Nice one. Kwame, you know this is home as always.
I know.
And we're very grateful that you could join us
80 days.
for this interview. I've really had a good time
80 days.
talking to you.
Thanks for having
And
me.
all the best. I mean, especially with pushing this new EP as well. Yeah. We'll put Hey Stranger on rotation.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
This is the afternoon show. I've been chit-chatting with Kuami Eugene, the rock star. We have Adjoati coming up. We also have our PMX winners also joining us right here on the show. Keep watching. We'll be back.
I don't mind